Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and look, this is my review for Ordinary Angels, starring Alan Ritchson, Hilary Swank. I believe her name is Nancy Travis. The little girl's name, this little girl who has the coolest name ever, her name is Skywalker Hughes. That name is freaking awesome, and it was directed by John Gunn, who is in no relation to James Gunn. I don't believe so. But look, our story basically follows a man who is, after the death of his, or the tragic death of his wife, he is trying to find a way to recoup and honestly take care of his daughter, who honestly is living on borrowed time. It is only a matter of time until she essentially might pass away due to the fact that she needs a liver to live. And basically what happens is Hilary Swank, a character who feels like she needs a change of scenery in her life and a way to actually find purpose in her life. She comes to this family to help them raise the money to pay for all these medical bills, to really find a way to help their daughter live and really change the lives and perspectives of Alan Ritchson's character. That is the best way I can describe this plot, and plainly put, guys, this movie is amazing. This movie is really good. I know that Christian movies are very easy to kind of skip over, and sometimes when it comes to critiquing, I don't know, maybe this is kind of my thought process when it comes to it. It's like, if we were to sit here and say, oh, this movie sucked, this movie was this movie was that, it's like, are we going against God at that point? But no, Christian movies can be bad too. It's okay. But this one is actually really freaking good. Like, I really adored this story. I loved how not only it was based on a true story, but you could tell just how much every actor and actress cared about bringing this story to life, because the performances in this movie are damn good. Alan Ritchson, I have to start with him. Look, never in my life, or I'm sorry, not never in my life, but it's just like, watching Alan Ritchson in Blue Mountain State as Thad Castle just be his weird ass, just out of this world self. I truly never saw Alan Ritchson growing into this kind of actor that he is now, the more serious, dramatic action star that he is, or in Reacher, but the dramatic roles as well. He's honestly forming into a very good actor, and it's just a very nice transition to see. Like, it's just watching him truly play this character, play this father. You can tell how much he cares about sharing this story with the world, sharing this character, sharing this man's story about his daughters and his family and things like that. Like, Alan Ritchson really did everything in his power to give a very powerful performance. I adored it very much. I loved how he was put in various situations where his faith was tested, where he felt like he should just give up, where he felt like I love, there's literally one scene where he literally looks up to the sky and God and says, what did I ever do to you, man? Like, I absolutely love just the way this story was told, the way that he portrays this character, and just the way that so many different scenarios in this movie has his faith being tested, and so many different messages or people that come into his life are ways of telling him to hold on to that faith and keep it, because it's going to make him stronger. And Hilary Swank is a big reason why this movie just works. Like, Hilary Swank's character was the backbone. She was the motor that kept this whole thing moving, man. She was so good in this movie. I loved Hilary Swank so very much. Skywalker Hughes, who plays the little girl who gets sick and is dealing with this whole disease, she's great. And one thing I do have to credit the director for, or whoever you're supposed to credit this person for, even if it's the effects team, look, the rashing and the bloating of her stomach, and when they had to actually show what the little girl was going through, and sometimes she would cough up blood, I have to give credit to, I think graphic would be like the wrong word to use, because it's not necessarily graphic, but it's just like kind of grotesque to the way that when she's scratching and you're seeing a rash, or her stomach is bloated and you can see the effects that it's having on her, and she's coughing up blood, like, you really feel how sick she is and how she's on the verge of dying and losing her life. And it's just so easy to emotionally attach yourself to a story like this and really root for these people. And honestly, at some point you forget that it's based on a true story, because you're just getting so caught up in what's going on screen. But just the coming together of these characters, the coming together of all of these people in the neighborhood and the town that they were in itself to help this little girl, like, get her liver when the time came. It was so beautifully done. Like, and the other thing is, like, when I was talking about earlier, like the critiquing of Christian movies, it's, for me, the reason I like always be so hesitant is because it's like I don't necessarily want to dive too deeply into, like, if a certain aspect of a Christian movie bothered me or anything like that. But it's like, here I truly enjoyed everything going on. It's like basically what I was trying to say that is sometimes I feel a little weird critiquing Christian movies because it's like, am I going against God at that point? But that's not the case. It's not. It's just my opinion. It's just something I say or something I'm saying that I'm feeling towards a movie. But I truly here enjoyed damn near everything this movie had to, like, give me or have me receive, whatever, however you want to put that. I really enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would. I thought the story was so beautiful. I thought the performances really are what gave this movie its emotional backbone. I truly enjoyed everything, or like I said, damn near everything. What if there was something I possibly say I didn't enjoy? I just feel like in the middle of the movie, the story kind of gets kind of slow, just a little bit. I feel like it gets slow just a little bit, but for the most part, you're very engaged into what Hilary Swank's character is trying to do for herself as far as find a purpose, what Alan Ritchson's character is trying to do as far as hold on to his faith and keep his family strong. And it's just a very beautiful story. This will be easily a movie that is overlooked by so many people, but I promise you, if you watch this movie, you will realize how special of a story this was to share with the world, how amazing of a movie this is in general, and just how great these performances are. Look, overall, Ordinary Angels is a movie that I truly believe people should watch to be inspired, to have hope, to keep the faith, because even in our darkest times, God is still there with us, and he's watching us, and he's taking care of us, even if we don't believe it. And that's just my 2 cents on that situation. But look, for all those reasons and so many more, guys, I'm going to give Ordinary Angels a 3.25 out of 5 stars. Okay, so Ordinary Angels, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Look, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and so much more. Look, this is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.